He takes this boy to the place and he constructs an altar of stone. And he places the wood in its place. And he grabs his son. And he's looking at this boy. And this boy is looking at his father. And he binds him. He binds him. And he ties this boy up. And he lifts his son and takes him to the altar. And he lays him there. Everything that God has said is laying right here before him. The covenant will be destroyed in moments. He's left and left his family all to follow a desert God. And now this God has him after he's delivered his promise to him. He's looking at his child, his covenant, and he has to kill him. And the scriptures say that he takes the knife and he raises this knife. And what you got to understand about sacrifices is this, is that when the priests were ordered to sacrifice, the purpose of the sacrifice was not to bring injury or harm to the animal, but that the animal had to be killed quick and instantly. Because if you can imagine, he doesn't want to have to hit Isaac twice. So if I'm going to do it, I got to hit him one time because I don't have the strength to go at him twice. This is my baby laying before me. And he takes the knife and he's looking in the eyes of his future. Tears rolling down his face. I imagine he had to walk away a couple of times and say, wait a minute, what am I doing? How can this be? But he takes the knife and with the force and the speed that he would have to hit this boy one time for him to die, you can't even count it. He knows that when he raises this knife, this is going to be the last time that he sees his son living. And just as he's about to move in forward motion, he hears an angel say, Abraham. And to show you how serious Abraham was, the angel had to call him twice and said, Abraham. And Abraham said, here am I. And he said, Abraham, don't worry the boy. Don't harm him. He says, because now I know. Now I know, thank you, Bishop, that you fear me. Because you would not hold what was dear to you from me. Here's why I share that story with you, because here's what I want you to know. It could be that the reason why you have not moved to your next level in God is because you're still trying to hold the thing. And God wants to have a I know now moment with you. Some of you, God has entrusted the promise. But you have come to believe the promise as the most important thing. And God is saying, I want to have a now I know moment with you. Some of you trying to dodge the thing that God is trying to do. and you're running from it, but I need you to start running to it, because somewhere between here and there, God is going to move on your behalf. Somewhere between here and there, God is going to move for your benefit. I don't know who I'm preaching to, but I'm telling you today that you're in a hard place and you're wondering what the Lord's going to do. But I came to give you a word this morning that somewhere between here and there, God is going to fix it for you. Somewhere between here and your next medical report, God is going to fix it for you. Somewhere between here and a foreclosure, God is going to fix it for you. Somewhere between here and the loss of your loved one, God's going to fix that thing. Somewhere in between here and there, God's going to move on your behalf. Is there anybody here that believe what I'm saying to them today? Somewhere between here and your unemployment, God's going to fix it. Somewhere between here and the courthouse, God's going to fix it. Somewhere between here and your destiny, God's going to make it straight. Somewhere between here and the vision for your life, God's going to fix it. Somewhere between here and there, He's going to step in. Somewhere, church, I can't tell you when, but I know He'll do it. He did it for a widow at Nain when He stepped into a funeral procession that was somewhere between her house and the graveyard. Jesus shows up between here and there and hits the casket and says, "Rise, my son." Somewhere where it looks bad. They tell me Paul and Silas was singing and praising in the jailhouse, knowing they had to go to the courthouse the next morning. But at midnight, somewhere between here and there, somewhere, they say the wedding had ran out of wine. They could have just waited till it got low and something could have happened, but they had run out. Sometimes God will let you run out. Truth be told, some of you need to run out because you're still trying to push your baby through. You're still trying to make it about you. But I'm telling you right now that somewhere between here and there, God's going to change the situation for you. Can you believe God this morning? Can you trust the Lord this morning? God's going to do it. No weapon formed against you will prosper. God is on your side. I came to encourage you today that somewhere between here and there.
We at Harvest Time Apostolic Ministries would like to extend a warm thank you for joining us here for our services today. We hope you won't be a stranger, and we would love to see you again. We would also like to invite you out to our weekly services. We have Wednesday night Bible study beginning at 7 p.m. On Sundays, we have Christian education classes beginning at 10 a.m. and Sunday morning worship services beginning at 11 a.m. Harvest Time Apostolic Ministries, 7488 Taylor Road, Riverdale, Georgia 30274. Transportation is also available. You can reach us by phone, 770-472-8337. Be sure to check out our website at www.harvestatl.org. May God bless you, and we hope to see you soon.